stop what you are doing. Because the Kansas City Chiefs just got the worst news of their entire offseason, and it did not come from a trade. It did not come from an injury report. It came from a Dallas County jail cell.
Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice back in the headlines this morning. This comes after he was taken into custody here in Dallas for a violation of his parole.
Rashee Rice is behind bars right now, and the reason he is there, it will make your jaw drop. Because this man had every single break handed to him. The system let him walk. The NFL let him walk. His own team kept defending him. He had a golden ticket. He had everything. And he threw it all away for something so unbelievably dumb that fans cannot even believe it is real. Stay right here, because this story gets crazier with every single layer. Let's rewind fast. Rashee Rice came into the NFL as a second-round pick for Kansas City in 2023. His rookie year, he helped the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. He set the record for the most postseason receptions by a rookie ever. 26 receptions, 262 yards in just his first playoff run. When this man is on the field, he is a star, a genuine #1 receiver. 156 career catches, 1,797 receiving yards, 14 touchdowns in just 28 games. Those are not good numbers. Those are elite numbers. So how does a player this talented end up sitting in a jail cell right now? It starts in March of 2024. Rice was behind the wheel of a Lamborghini on a Dallas freeway. He was going 119 miles per hour, street racing. He caused a chain reaction crash that put multiple people in the hospital, and then he walked away. He did not stop. He did not check on a single victim. He just left. He eventually pleaded guilty to 2 third-degree felonies. The judge gave him a deal. Stay out of trouble for 5 years, and those felonies disappear from your record like they never happened. He also had to pay over $115,000 in restitution to the crash victims. The NFL hit him with a 6-game suspension. Rice stood at a podium in St. Joseph, Missouri last August and looked the world in the eye. He said he had completely changed. He said he had learned from everything. He said he was a new man. That was 9 months ago. The twist nobody saw coming now here is where the story gets really dark. In January of this year, Rice's ex-girlfriend Dakota Jones went public. She posted photos of bruises all over her body. She filed a lawsuit accusing Rice of 19 months of abuse across 2 states, strangulation while she was pregnant, specific dates, documented injuries, a detailed legal filing that laid out every single allegation. The NFL opened an investigation. They had the photos. They had the dates, they had the lawsuit, they had everything. And on Good Friday, a holiday weekend when nobody was paying attention, the NFL quietly dropped a statement. Rashee Rice would face no discipline, insufficient evidence. Case closed. Rice's lawyer put out a statement thanking the NFL for their thorough investigation and saying Rice looks forward to the 2026 season. That statement aged like milk left out in July heat. Because here's what that lawyer did not know when he sent it. 6 weeks later, his client would not be looking forward to the season. He would be looking at the walls of a jail cell. The dumbest self-destruction in NFL history. This is the part that will break your brain. Rice had a deal. A real deal. The kind most people never get. Plead guilty. Serve 30 days in jail at a time of his choosing. Stay clean for 5 years. And everything goes away. 2 felonies. Gone. Clean record. Fresh start. The conditions were simple. Do not commit new crimes. Do not use controlled substances. Show up when you are supposed to show up. Rice was 10 months into a 5-year deal, less than 20% of the way through. Then Dallas County court documents dropped on Tuesday, May 19th. Rashee Rice had tested positive for THC marijuana. That is it, not assault, not another crash, not anything dramatic. He smoked weed. And just like that, the judge said no more flexibility. The 30 days he could have served quietly during the slow part of the offseason, he is serving them right now. He was booked into Dallas County Jail at 1:25 in the afternoon. He is not getting out until June 16th. But that is just the beginning of the damage. That deferred adjudication deal was his golden ticket to erasing those felonies forever. Because of this violation, that deal is now in serious jeopardy. The felonies that were supposed to disappear could now become permanent convictions on his record. 2 felonies. Locked in. For life. He had everything. And he lost it over a joint. It gets worse. You think that is bad? Hold on. 1 week after Rice tested positive, he went under the knife. A cleanup surgery on his right knee, loose debris causing inflammation from an injury he suffered back in October 2024 when Patrick Mahomes accidentally collided with his leg against the Chargers. That injury turned out to be a torn LCL, a damaged hamstring tendon, and posterior lateral corner damage. The surgery was supposed to sideline him about 2 months. Under normal circumstances, Rice would spend those 2 months rehabbing with the Cheifs medical staff. The best trainers, the best equipment, the best recovery program money can buy. Instead, he is rehabbing his knee in a jail cell in Dallas County with no Cheifs medical staff, no specialized treatment, nothing. Adam Schefter specifically reported that Rice will not be able to get the type of medical attention that could have sped up his recovery. He had the surgery before he even knew he was going to jail. Nobody planned for this. And while all of this is happening, he still has 2 civil trials waiting for him. The street racing crash victims have a trial scheduled for June 9th. The co-driver from that day already had a $2.88 million default judgment entered against him. Rice has NFL money. The victims know it. He also still faces the domestic violence civil lawsuit from Dakota Jones. That case is very much alive and seeking over $1 million in damages. 3 legal battles. A knee surgery recovery happening in a jail cell. And a contract year on the line. This was supposed to be Rashee Rice's year. The year he proves he deserves a big extension. The year he takes over as the clear #1 receiver in Kansas City. The year he puts every off-field question to rest. Instead, he misses OTAs. He misses mandatory minicamp. He is rehabbing a knee in jail. And his felony record just went from possibly erased to possibly permanent. The Cheifs bet on Rashee Rice over and over again. They backed him through everything. Right now, it is very hard to see how this ends well. Drop a comment. Tell me, is Rashee Rice's time in Kansas City over? Because the clock is ticking.